Yeah, it's a problem with
Hi,
that a bunch of
players.
are on.
Hi,
Hi,
Maddie.
Maddie.
Hello, Mr. Maddie.
Hello, Maddie.
Today,
Please don't kill me.
I think we're charcoal. That's my guess.
I like to be extra crispy, please.
I like a nice hickory smoke. Thank you.
Are we
Yeah, I want to
ready?
hit a walnut.
Are we ready for today's session?
No.
Not really, but you know what? As
Yeah,
the
why not?
great,
Ahem.
as a great
Yeah.
man once said, "Fuck it, we ball."
Fucking ball.
Hey, thank you for quoting me.
Ahem.
Shit.
As you look at the scene unraveling itself in front of you, and as you look at your reflection in the blood pooling on the ground, the smell of smoke in the air, brimstone, gunfire, screaming crowd. As you look at yourself in this reflection, Aldrich, please describe the line of Falstar that looks back.
Well, in this moment, without his helmet off, he is an elvish man with dark skin, with these patches of blue, with equally prominent eyes, and this black hair that has since had speckles of gray added to it. Few scars that have set in over the years. And in this murky reflection, obviously the red and white Spartan armor that he was given.
As you recollect on what your mission in the city streets of Falstar was, to quell the rioting from the adventuring parties and guilds that had protested the main decisions of Falstar in these trying times. As you watch the skies above the Pantheon begin to flicker and shudder, as many more stars appear in this twilight, something's not right. As you look up, those aren't stars. That's the entirety of the Regicide's fleet being called back to the Pantheon from the front lines.
Well, that's not good. Do I have a means to get in contact with the other lions?
I'd certainly try.
Well, I suppose they were supposed to be spearheading the front lines last he was involved, so I suppose getting in contact with Reiko would be his first move.
As you attempt this connection, nothing but static meets your ears. But that static begins to fade away. Attention, Red Regicide. All fronts are to immediately fall back to the Pantheon and prepare for siege. The Empress of Falstar, Alexia Falstar, is dead. The Lions of Falstar have become traitors to the Regicide, slaying her. Any information leading to the termination of the Lions should be reported immediately to your chain of command. All ground units are to be on standby and prepare the orbital cannons. Catharsis will be making its way to the Pantheon in less than a week. Until then, the orbital fleets will hold off the armies of Sanguinius and the Scarlet King. Long live the regicide. Long live creation. As the static returns to your earpiece, in the distance you hear the crowds rioting in the streets. Their uproars growing ever louder. And then, as you watch, the units, the peacekeepers sent to quell the crowds with you, a faction of the regicide known as the Combine, begin to, en masse, open fire on the crowds.
He's been around for these before. No. He's seen what happens when the government starts falling apart from the inside at least once. So he is going to quickly fasten back on his helmet and use the holographic cloak feature that was built in to hide most of his armor, save for, of course, the visor and what would be exposed. And he is going to Misty Step away into one of the various alleyways presented before him and start making a hasty retreat before they turn around and realize that he's right there and very available to be Order 66'd.
As you duck away, looking at the area around you, this road leading directly to the spire. As you watch en masse the sky shots surrounding the spire, all of them going to ground level. As you watch, units you have heard of, as they acted as defenders of the spire since their entrance into the regicide, a group known as Tenno. As the peacekeeping combine opened fire on the crowds, almost funneling them towards the spire where the Tenno are waiting. Despite many of these protesters being adventurers of many guilds, seeing many an adventure, killing many a dragon pales in comparison to what you watch cut them down. As it is a bloodbath in the city. Kill drones begin to appear from within nearby fortifications and forward barracks within the city. Small hunter-killer drones no bigger than a gold coin as they latch onto the heads of those fleeing before exploding.
Lovely.
So you duck away to the alleys. You watch as two royal guards, lion guards, the historic protectors of emperors and empresses of Falstar begin to, in their beaten and damaged forms, flee away from the spire. Before you watch two of these 10-0 chasing after them, hopping rooftop to rooftop before striking downwards, killing both of them, each one a single blow. As one looks towards the other, one of them begins to speak. This one with almost golden regalia about him.
Commands from high say that the new emperor will be here soon. Falstar. So I have heard. We shan't keep him waiting.
As those two return in rapid order back to the spire. As you begin to get a transmission, a secured network directly to your data gauntlet as you look down towards it. With one word on it. Escutcheon.
Oh boy. Would he know what that means?
You've heard about it.
Okay.
It's a place where they fortified as of recent, outside of the city of New Pisswater. It is also the place where they're keeping the Sword of Damocles.
Well, that place would have a known teleport circle to higher up Regicide, right?
As you understand, most likely, it did only recently get operational within the last few days.
Ooh, but there's going to be a lot of Regicide there. And he has just been, technically speaking, by association, he has just been marked for death. Oh, actually, the Tenno are gone, right?
Yep.
But the Lion Guard are still there.
Yep.
He's going to quickly use, I suppose, a greater illusion to make him look like one of these Lion Guards, using them for reference before trying to teleport to the escutcheon.
And as you disappear, towards a future yet unknown. Last we left off, the last of the Red Regicide the Ars Goetia, surviving their close encounter with Sanguinius, have made their way back. Their base of operations, the Scotian. Taking a tour of this place, learning a great deal about its many opportunities within, its many foundries, its medical wards, its embattlements, its defenses, armaments, and soldiers. And as they did, they also received a great deal of enhancements of cyberware. Many of them now sporting more arms, more powerful limbs, reinforced bones. And as they did, one of them was revealed information in their slumber, in their meditation, witnessing a field of red spider lilies. Coming face to face with this figure who, in the written histories, is known as King of Bones, Katsu, the first god of time and first baron, the Scarlet King. As these revelations, these truths were revealed to them, that something had occurred within a town known as Clearwater. That whatever is happening within the regicide started there. In addition, they learned that whatever this child of the stars is, it has come to take everything and destroy not only the regicide, every other faction within this forest. Information that needed to get to the other members of the various parties as soon as possible. Meanwhile, our red right hand had made their way back to the Escutcheon, training, gaining upgrades, crossing the Rubicon, and preparing for the hell that they would surely endure soon enough. as they themselves, in their comfort of their new base, did not know fully what was to dwell down below. And finally, our Lions of Falstar had finally made their way back to the spire, unknowingly playing into the hands of this grand traitor. Entering within, Sky Shot making their way up towards the Empress's throne room, quickly scouring it for any sort of hearing devices. Finding quite a few. As they searched for a place to discuss the matters they had uncovered in private with the Empress. Going into the realm of Spectre, the god of the dead for the Pantheon. As this regicide traitor, too, had it out for them. And as they discussed a list of potential suspects, learning that small shanty room was the only place that was safe, a plan occurred to them. That plan was one to draw out this traitor once and for all. The figures within the escutcheon were surely innocent, framed. And their list of allies was rather short. And without the Sword of Damocles, the trump card within this entire war, they would lose. So a plan was devised, a prison break within the escutcheon. The Lions would stage one, allowing the false traitors to escape, whilst simultaneously taking the Sword of Damocles and drawing out the true traitor. And as they returned back to the throne room, devising this plan and gathering their list of allies, they were confronted by Alucard, the Prothean god of vampires, an ally that they have known for years, as he was the one in charge of the mission to Coruscant, where all the traitors' deceptions were first shown. This figure Alucard at the top of their suspect list, giving his report in front of the Lions and in front of the Empress. And in the midst of this discussion, his head fucking exploded, killing him instantly. And as he fell to the ground, the Lions quickly protected the Empress as best they could from any fatal assassination attempts, making their way as fast as they could towards the nearby orbital platforms that housed the one way out of the spire. As the Empress led an attack, barely missing her head, striking her in the leg and destroying it. As they carried her out, word began to spread across the regicide. The Lions had just assassinated the Empress, killing the broadcasting crew of the Nightly Star, attempting to usurp the throne of Falstar and command of the regicide for themselves. And as they made their way towards this rooftop, assailed on all sides, the people they once worked with, making their way aboard, or attempting to, at least, Skyhawk. For it too was blown up. Having no other choice, the lions from the highest level of the spire fell. With one place in mind. The escutcheon. And now, as we find ourselves within this escutcheon, what have our inquisitors been up to?
Aside from reeling from grim revelation that I was given in such a short amount of time,
Aside from having a panic attack.
aside from fucking crashing out, I need to find everyone. I think I am going to do that bit. I'm going to go run and find Zon. Zon would be immediately down for this.
Do the bit.
Do the bit. Do it.
Zon.
I come out just look in my my nice like fluffy jammies. You see I've got like some little rabbit booties and stuff on. My little nightcap on.
The classic nightcap.
Yeah, the nightcap was like
Yeah.
just my goggles. My eyes are just like blinking open. Like, hey man, dude, it's like 3 in the morning.
Zon, listen, I don't know how I'm going to ask this of you. It's insane. But there is someone that we must free, and it's going to be a dangerous and difficult endeavor. But I believe that whatever future we have hangs in the balance of you're already dressed.
Yeah, as you've talked, the door is like, as you're kind of sitting there pondering, the door is quickly closed, and the door immediately opens, and I'm already like all in my gear. All right, what's the plan?
Two things. I shouldn't say this out loud. I will write down on a piece of paper, one of these low-tech things that we happen to have in our back pocket, or my back pocket anyway. I'm going to write M's here.
My eyes bug out.
The MacGuffin is here. We're getting them both out.
I give you a nod, thumbs up.
And I am going to need you to help convince the others. Well, some of the others. I have a feeling one would follow me to the ends of the earth, but...
Do you have a worry about who in particular?
I have no... Oh no, it's not a worry that they'd follow, but... Well... as for the others as to whether or not I'm worried as to for convincing... I shake my head. It's hard to say at this point. Perhaps those that exhibit particular loyalist tendencies, considering there's also the matter of the other groups. I may have information that would convince them that it's hard for me to understand the value of it. For all I know, it could be useless, and I'm grasping at straws. But on the other hand, it could be the key to earning us more support.
Well, I have trusted you no matter what. I mean, we've been through goddamn all this shit that we have. We've gone to hell together. We've gone to outside the known universe together. And not just us. I mean, our whole group. And I offer my hand to you. It's like, there is no one I trust more than everyone, essentially, in my new family with you guys. I will follow you 100% of the way.
I hope to live up to that trust. Anyways, let us gather the others. Hourglass 2, hopefully.
Sounds good.
Preferably somewhere where we can speak without being listened to.
That's pretty fair. Oh, right. Give me a quick second. And I'm going to hobble real quick, make sure everything is good to set with my power armor and shit. That's all set right. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Even though it's like that ass crack of morning, I'm going to try to assemble everyone. Whether it be Zon and I split up and go one way or another, knocking on doors to gather everyone, or what have you. Oh god.
Jesus.
Oh god,
Jesus.
Mike
Oh,
just
no, the
decided to bug
robots.
out.
They're invading again.
In the presence of Hourglass, it happens to us because
Close enough. Welcome back, Galadron.
No time like the present.
No, not again.
Oh god.
Oh, there we go. So
There
question.
You died.
The stuff I sent you before the last session, how much of that was I able to get done?
You guys had a week, right?
Yeah.
I would say yeah, for the sake of just speeding this up, you all got everything that you wanted on your bucket list.
Everything.
Yeah,
So
fuck
you
it.
hear that?
Everything?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did double check what I had on my list then.
Jumps
What
up
do I
in the
even have
air,
on my
freeze
bucket list?
frame.
Jumped up
No, I
and
haven't.
down for joy because I'm no longer incapable of healing.
The pride comes before the fall.
Yeah.
I'm sending you my list again, just in case, sir.
Did we ever get prices on augments or
Not
we
yeah,
got
all
that's
of them.
everywhere?
We got those augments for free. If I remember correctly.
We got
Yeah,
one
one
for free.
One for free.
Yeah.
One for free,
How-
up to whatever max you want on it.
How good is my train to increase spell damage bucket list?
How much time did you spend on it?
It's a week, because we only have the week.
Did you only do it? Did you do that just consistently throughout the week?
That's the only thing on my bucket list.
All right. We'll say your spell to hit went up by 5, since there's so many like training things.
Spell to hit.
So
Oh.
full week on Dex. Should I do the same thing?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
What about
And I guess I'll just strength it.
spell save DC?
Spell save DC. We'll bump that up by 3. Again, you guys have the most bougie training
nice.
center in like the entirety of
Yeah.
the continent. So.
In the Pantheon.
Hello, everyone.
Yo!
Hello,
Mario.
Saw it.
Ah.
It's my boy. Other boy.
Would increasing wisdom be possible? Past 20.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You can go past
If I allocate most of my time to meditation and prayer, how much
5.
am I going up? 5.
5?
5.
He-
5 wisdom, not
He's
plus.
giving us. He's giving us all a cheeky little freebie.
Would
So I
anyone
can
also like
have-
to train with Ursaban in regards to strength or dex?
Um,
Like I said, it was me and you, and I don't.
I was
Demi-
thinking,
ooh.
I think Zom was going to, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I didn't. I don't think I had any more time because I was working on my power armor and stuff.
Oh fuck. Yeah, Demi will spend time with Ursapon for Dex.
All right.
Oh shit, we're giving
Just
hourglass
increase
stuff to you?
Yeah. I mean, you guys are in the same
I mean, we're
same
here.
boat now.
Yeah.
And you both got that, I believe, week-long time skip. So, yeah, if you trained with Ursabon, you get a +1 to Dex or Strength,
+1.
either one.
Okay.
+1 to strength
No.
or dex.
Yeah.
Take it. I'll just take it.
I'm trying to find my sheet and I'm not seeing it.
I have a question, Metris. Would I have been able
I was training
to
for
Hold up, one at a time.
proficiency.
Sure. What did you do first?
I was just asking, would I be able to buy boots of haste?
Yeah. Boots of Haste would have been like 5k gold. What were you saying, Mona?
I was training for proficiency for medicine and martial weapons. Could I get like one
you
or
don't-
both?
You can have both, yeah. You'd have enough time to
Okay.
get both of those pretty easy.
Yay, yippee!
Oh, also, Trick, remember your new puppet as well.
Your mom.
Nice moves, yeah.
I just asked
was
for
just-
the boots of haste because now I don't have to concentrate on myself also doing it.
Did I hear Boots of Haste? Is that something we're able to get?
Yeah, 5k gold.
Am I able to upgrade the boots I'm currently wearing to gain haste? Because I already have double movement on these things.
Yeah, it'd still be 5k gold because you gotta buy Boots of Haste to, you know, and angle it into your
Okay.
current boots.
Crap out.
I think I can swing that.
Sweet.
I'll take a pair too.
Yeah, never a bad thing to have.
How do the Boots
I'm
of Haste
too
work?
broke.
Is it like an activation thing, or is it just a passive?
I'll
Activation.
Yeah, active.
Thank
The
you.
nice thing about them is you don't get the lethargy after.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Aside from the light training with the group, is there anyone that wants to do intense training?
That would take a lot more
Um,
time for anyone who wants to do that.
It's just all the big boys punching each other really hard.
Yeah. Intense training. If you already got your +5, you can't do it because that takes way more time and effort.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah.
Where is the +5 applied?
That's if someone spent the entire week doing something.
I see.
Demi, I'll try to increase my charisma. Spend the rest of my time other than the +1 from Dex to charisma.
Alright.
So a lot of meditation.
Could I use their training of when they're fucking fighting each other in the intense one to try and learn how to puppeteer someone to have a little more extra attack on my turn, theirs?
Did you already add a +5 to something?
No, I have a +3 to the
Alright, yeah,
spell
you'd be able to
saving
do that. Puppets get 1 extra attack.
Bet.
Okay. Yeah, Ursabon will spend the week doing like intense regiment. Actually, what would it take for doing just wisdom?
Just your base wisdom mod?
Oh,
Oh, actually, for how about the intense training is I just let people beat the shit out of me, so I increase my constitution.
That's one way to get the
Everyone
tough beat.
kick his ass!
That would be one way to
I
get
get
the
my
tough
increase
beat.
my con.
I get my strength training. You get your
Do you
con
have the
training.
tough feat already?
Or team bonding.
I do have the tough feat due to
Okay,
some of my
then add +2
augmentation.
to your con.
Team bonding.
Add
Yeah.
just +2 or is +2 on top of the 5?
Just +2.
Just +2. Okay.
When you say like +2, are you
I mean,
talking
you
about
can-
to the score or to the modifier?
The score.
If I can get another 2 in strength, that would be baller. Increase my con.
And what would I get for the intense training of beating the shit out of it?
+3 to attack.
Just attack in general?
Yeah, for your whatever weapon you were using to beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
So if I got a +1 for strength, 2 for con. Is the 2 for con just for being beat the shit out of for a whole week, or?
Say like 5 days, 8 hours a day type of shift work. The same thing
On
as
shift
shift work.
beating to increase.
Yeah.
is that
Oh.
Yeah,
everybody?
use my con also.
Is there
No,
anything I can
no.
do to get another 2 points to even out the 5? If
Do you
everyone's
need
getting
sleep?
5, I suppose. Not really.
I mean, you could just go around poisoning yourself, but I need you to roll a d100.
Oh, not poisoning. Just the last bit of training is for strength.
For strength.
God, I wish I had
Get
a
out of
corresponding thing
Demi.
of
Yeah,
not
I'm trying to
needing
get the new arms comfortable.
University Punching Bag Academy.
Roll me just a normal
Constitution.
athletics.
A normal athletics?
Yeah.
My God, I wish
Yeah, I'll
I
give
had
you
a
that +3.
corresponding thing of not needing sleep.
+3 or +2 to round out to 5?
Whichever one rounds out to 5.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause I don't want to get too greedy and just get like 6 points as opposed to everyone getting 5. That
I'm just
wouldn't.
over here staring.
I gotta redo my health number also to figure out how the fuck the con. Do I just roll the HP here and add that to the list?
Yeah, you can either roll or take average.
I might take average. I get kind of shafted on the rolls.
Just don't get shafted.
But you could
And
max
does
roll
anyone know how to-
everything. You could max roll everything. Come on, the
I
gambler's
don't-
mindset.
Love the gamble.
99% of
It's a
gamble.
D8 because it's not that favorable of a gamble.
You play D&D to roll dice. Roll the dice.
Alright. Anybody else?
Yes, because I'm going to send you a list of stuff I want to try creating.
You will try.
I
It
will
is-
try.
You will
It is a week.
It is a week. And you do have
Oh.
a lot of materials to work with here. Hence why you're getting handouts.
I also messaged you about like just normal ass brass knuckles. Was there anything like that?
Why
At
do you
the,
need normal
armory.
knuckles?
Just go to the armory for normal brass knuckles if they're not special.
I don't have a ton of money.
I'll buy you brass knuckles.
They're like a set of non-magical brass knuckles. Fucking Zon could probably bang those out in an hour.
Listen, I've just been kind of.
Take me like 5 minutes.
I've been swinging dukes with just gauntlets that I've given no plus to hit, so I've just kind of accepted that. But if there's some knuckles that can improve those odds,
Just enchant your gauntlets, my dude.
they were enchanted, but there was no plus to anything aside from it mixing all the modifiers I had from previous weapons.
No, let me do this. Let me do this for a minute. It's brass
Yeah.
knuckles. My whole thing's about making stuff with brass.
I was
I'll
gonna
give
say,
you my-
just like enchant.
I'll give you
like,
my gauntlets.
3, but like brass knuckles work.
You just asked him for that. You just come by my door and I say, "Hey, what's going on?" And I take it. There's and I close the door.
I sent Medi a Knuckles design and he went, "I'm stealing that," and I went, "Okay."
Just find a metal pipe and bend it around your hand.
Just bang it out, and I quickly throw it back out my door at you. It's like, here you go. Just go seeing you, by the way. And I close the door and go back to my working my power armor. Like during that time frame.
Aside from the like Knuckles thing, I concede.
Okay. Guys.
All right. Is that everybody's 1 week thing done?
So,
Did we
yes.
miss anyone? Everyone's good.
Minecraft had taken the whole week.
Yeah, yours definitely took the whole week.
Okay.
Can Mona get
I
some
ask-
like spell attack or DC like in their week because they're just getting like some profs, some proficiencies.
Yeah, Mona would have a shit ton of time for other things. Those two only take like a day max. Especially with
like,
your speed
yeah.
reading and stuff.
Pick up
Okay.
some spell attack.
Min-max.
How much can I have?
Well, it depends what you want to do.
Actually, do you focus more on DCs or actually hitting with like spell attacks? If you focus more on DCs, you might want to go for DC instead. Like, you know, fireball. You'd probably want DC instead of.
Yeah, I think mine have more DC, so I might focus on DC more.
Okay. I give you what, 5 days. What's your Arcana? Your +2 Arcana?
Let me check. 10?
I'd give you +3 to spell DC as well.
Yeah, and we're Gucci.
I think that's everyone, right?
I have,
Any of the players who aren't here, be sure to remind them about the week time skip.
DC.
I will. Let's see. Trick spent time doing the spell save DC and the minimal dex thing, puppet attacks. I don't think he can cram in more time for more puppet attacks. Because this is controlling. So good.
Alright. If that's everybody, where are you having this meeting?
I'd like to have it in like the least tech area possible. I don't want. I'm going to be a complete Luddite for the purposes of this meeting.
You've got a library.
I can lend my demiplane.
You've got a rooftop. I mean, there's the
demiplane would be great.
center room.
Demiplane would be horrible, actually.
Wait,
Why would it?
I'm a plane.
There are so many creatures that we know that are able to peer inside of demiplanes. That is actually like the worst idea out of all of them to try and have a private
Actually,
conversation.
wait, now that I think about it, I forgot.
like ignoring the fact that the regicide
not doing
most
that.
likely has their own abilities to scry. We've learned that the guy who made the magic can also just look into any demiplane whenever he wants at any time.
Damn, that would have been nice to know before I got demiplane. So
I mean,
it's still useful.
Good for like training. and shit.
There's still utilization of it, but like for private conversations, that is not one of them.
Okay. We could
How about private
sanctum up
sanctum?
Forgive me, what is private sanctum again?
You just ward an
Make
area
an area
from being
within
peered
range.
into.
Wait, I can put it in. Here you go.
Thank you.
Time to breathe.
Past.
Okay, so everyone jump into
Al
a
has
bed
it.
holding.
Hold their breath.
not a bad idea if we go to like one of the smaller rooms and like lock it or something, you know?
I'd be down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like the best option.
Sure. Then I'll just cast Sanctum, Private Sanctum on whatever room we decide to take.
I'd say the smallest room would be the bedroom.
Also, how are you going about like having who all is Kadai rounding up rather, and then how are you going about informing them? Because if they're on alert, I kind of want to check whatever room we choose for bugs.
Simply, just before we secure a room, my intention is to simply gather all of Ars Goetia and all of Hourglass, and then give
Just
the
like we're having a meeting at X in like 15.
yeah, basically.
Fair enough.
But sweeping the meeting area after I inform everyone is it is part of my MO.
Yeah, I figured it was. It's just I also, if I know something's kind of sus, I would like to lend a hand on that.
I might just cast EMP in the area.
Oh shit, you got that.
That would be funny.
Also,
How loud is the...
You just
It's
turn
quite
off
quiet,
all of our
actually.
cyberware.
Does it?
EMP's
Half of us die.
it shouldn't be that loud. I think.
I can
It's not like
I
a
can
video
choose to
game
exclude
kind of
certain
thing.
items.
could you like
Oh, okay.
drop a spell actually so we could read it maybe?
Yeah, give me a second. It's in the list.
Casting P. Half the party goes down into a seizure because of cybernetics.
Everyone's got cybernetics.
Everyone's cybernetics immediately just fail.
half of the red right hand's
So I
heart
chose
stop.
one in my brain, so I don't like that.
This is why I chose one that was not electrical.
Thank God I've just got super bones.
Literally.
Your
Fall
bones stop
apart.
working?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, your
Wait.
skeletal system shuts
Coding.
down.
Fall apart like a Lego character.
just a...
Unfortunately, my feet just fall asleep.
Never mind. It only lasts for a minute. It's not that useful.
The arms I have just go slack. It's like, oh, well, alright.
Unless I
doing
keep
this with
casting it every minute on the minute. It's a bit
Mm.
That would be noticeable. I mean, one would already probably be noticeable.
I mean, so long as we just...
I don't know the radius of
Check.
it, why I say.
I mean, as long as we just check
the-
the room for bugs, we should admittedly be fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. The wording specifically is everything in range, 120 feet, not wielded or under the direct control of a creature, is disabled. If it is used by a creature, con save or the device is disabled.
So everyone makes cons.
Yeah, so every minute everyone has to make
How about
con saves
this?
when their cyberware turns off.
I would say, how about just fucking everyone who's attending the meeting sweep the room for bugs?
I
At
Yeah.
that point, if
I
that
was
many
just
people
going
miss it,
Sounds.
it's just
I was just going
sad.
to go with that instead.
Yeah, it's like fucking almost like 12 or 15 people that are all searching an area. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
if 12 people miss it, I think we're just fucked.
With a passive perception of 34, would I notice anything kind of off the wall odd?
Investigation.
Yeah, I feel like unfortunately this would be investigation, not a perception.
This dog cannot investigate.
Alright, everybody roll investigation.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know
Oh.
that.
Watch this shit, bro.
Watch this shit.
There we go.
Oh, it's 16.
Oh, that was nearly a natural one. Holy!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I only rolled an 11.
Read 'em and weep. -2.
This is why I
Fuck,
got
that was nearly a nat 20.
Except my
Oh,
wife
it rolled
disappointed by an
twice.
11.
Why is it doing that?
Mhm.
Fuck.
Read them and weep +0.
If I spent 5 days reading,
Oh wait, I have if it's looking on, is it based on sight? Because I have advantage.
I would assume
How
it's based on
How
sight.
else do you look for bugs in a room, Kane?
No. Percival, turn on that sniffer.
Maybe it's based on touch. You never know. Or smell. Yeah.
Oh, wait, everyone is together
Mona,
right now,
crank
right?
that
That
Soja
roll.
boy. We're finding all these bugs. Like, what?
Oh my god. Wait, you rolled the same thing twice?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the
is this
exact
everybody's
same roll.
rolls?
Oh.
Everybody's rolls?
Yep.
There
Mhm.
is no less than 12 bugs in this room.
You know what? I think
What kind of bugs?
that I
Like
want to
ants, spiders?
Oh
The
my
ones that
gosh.
listen to you, some that read your thoughts, some that can tell what type of soul you have. You've never seen half the inscriptions on these things. Some of them have these glyphs on them that look nothing like any sort of glyph of warding or anything from the school of Arcana in general. For some of you more experienced in
familiar with these
Eldritch, you don't
these on?
recognize it either.
Actually,
if we
hold on. That's
manipulate
the
in
funniest
private
thing.
sanctum, does that
In
work?
the adjacent room, right? We put all of these bugs in there, and we have Barry just start belting out in soprano while we
Oh,
private sanctum
yeah.
and have the conversation.
Yes!
I should
Alright,
have cast Haywire on them, but okay.
Time to let Barry shine. He starts up his podcast.
Barry, we want you to close your eye and just start talking about whatever you want. We'll be listening the entire time, and we'll tell you when to
Hey,
stop.
I'm in the mood.
Okay, buddy?
You want to specify, he says super.
Hey.
These are the ones we found.
Hey, say no more. Hey, where do I gotta go? I'll just tell you everything that I want to talk about. Alright?
Yeah, right in here, old guy. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You watch his
So, I was just going about my business.
And he's going to put the bag with all the bugs in it in that room and then shut the door.
One of those bugs has detect based or cringe.
Like literally, he is talking for hours if you don't stop him.
as you hear the door close, you hear what sounds to be like this weird strumming noise, as it seems Barry has an instrument.
Oh no.
And oops. Through the walls, very loudly. It's almost like his voice is directed straight towards the wall. You kind of.
I'll cast silence on that patch of wall so I don't
I
have to hear
feel
them.
like nothing was real before I met you. Before silence kind of strikes.
That thing was kind of good. I wanted to hear about
I just
it.
started learning
Yeah.
the ukulele. Check
I
this
love
out.
him.
I got. How long does
Barry.
silence last again?
10 minutes.
Barry is a man of many talents.
We'll quickly move to the other one, and then Mona, if you would be so kind as to pop Sanctum.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
How long does it take to cast Sanctum?
Okay.
10 minutes.
While it is Mona is casting Sanctum, you guys notice Ursabon doesn't stink. He actually doesn't smell like anything.
Is
What
everything
the
all right,
fuck?
Ursaban?
He's just kind of
Right.
sitting there quietly
Praise
with a
be.
cloak over his shoulders.
Are we sure this is Ursabon?
Zon is
Yeah.
just like
Who are
hovering
you?
around you. Zon's just hovering around you. What the fuck? You,
What the
fuck?
dude, what the? You don't stink. Where's your wafting like? Where's that
I-
wafting disgustingness?
It's I had quite a bit of augmentation work done.
I like this.
Was some of it shampoo and conditioner?
Believe it or not, no.
Huh.
Yeah.
No
In
kidding.
a way, I'm gonna almost miss it, but not really.
I'm not. Nope, not at all.
No?
In fact, I'm looking forward to not having to puff 12 menthols
I
a
can-
conversation with him.
I can turn it off.
Nope.
No.
Nope,
I
nope,
was just,
nope,
I
nope.
was just trying to
No,
be,
no.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be.
Finally
reminiscent
breathe
or something like that.
normally.
If If you turn that thing off ever because of what that fool of an artificer said, I will send him back to Tempest. So help me God.
He's
I don't know.
mean. He's so mean.
Kind of felt like home.
Nope, no, it did not.
No,
Your home,
no.
your home
I
is a
do have
piss
a
pot
problem.
of of people shitting in streets and shooting each other. All right, that ain't no
Not
home.
in
all
this
That
right,
ain't
all
where you
right.
should be living in.
Let's not get personal about this.
It's named Piss Watered. Come on.
Quite
Ew.
literally was because the richer nations of the island were literally using it as a place to
You know,
filter
the
out their waste.
spell is up. We should get talking.
Speaking of
should get
spells,
talking.
just kind of look over to Mona.
What? Sorry, I'm in the
sanctum
middle
spell?
of chanting and stuff.
Oh, I wasn't. By all means, has it not been 10 minutes?
10 minutes have passed. 10 minutes have passed.
Okay, cool.
Imagine Mona's just doing Mongolian throat singing and stuff for doing your chanting. Just
Right. So we've cleared the room, and now we have this up. What exactly did you want to talk about?
There are a few things. In at the current point in time, everything with Alexia has not occurred yet, correct?
You don't know. You haven't watched the news.
Okay, cool. We have no fucking clue. Great.
The news
Amazing.
is dead.
Yeah, the newsman
Yeah.
is dead right now, so how can we watch the news?
It's true. There is
There's only
something
one person who can tell the news.
There
something
is.
I must share with all of you. This information does come with the caveat that its source came to me in a vision. That, well, in any case, the Empire is not precisely what we believe it to be. And it all starts with Clearwater, if anybody knows what that is.
Did you just say Clearwater?
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
it's a
No. That's
Now hold on, Demi. What about Clearwater?
The
There's
architect.
tension in his shoulders as he leans forward, and he's just now very immersed in what you're saying.
The architect of Clearwater not only lives, but has been puppeting the Empire from behind the scenes this entire time.
Wait. I thought, but the guy that like did the whole curse thing he's a hell guy. What was his name? The devil.
You're referring to Lucifer?
No, not Lucifer. The fucking
I don't know any other
What's his name?
devil guy.
the Chronomancer.
Demi, you can make a history check real
Yeah.
quick.
Not at all.
Something similar to MODOK. Fuck. It just happened. I
You wanna
can't. I don't know
stamina
why I
that?
can't remember his name. I don't remember why I can't remember his name. Sure. Fuck, history. There we go.
As
I don't know why it rolled
There
twice.
we go.
you kind of recollect, the figure's name was Gremory. They said
Yeah, Gremory.
that they had their pet there. This
Bookums.
chronomantic false hydra. But something occurs to you. From what you've known about the demonic group known as the Ars Goetia, same group that you're named after, they haven't been in the Pantheon for very long, maybe a few years at this point. Up until a few years ago, they probably didn't even know the Pantheon existed. And Now, suddenly, something's not really making much sense. Because Clearwater is thousands of years old. You're thousands of years old.
Yeah.
Gremory got into the Pantheon less than 5 years ago. He should not
So
have had
then-
any influence here thousands of years ago.
So, okay, he wasn't the architect, but 5 years ago, he put people that were thousands of years old in a time loop. That okay,
And
that
that-
also wouldn't make sense.
And that
That would mean
moment
he would have to travel back
is-
in time.
That moment then would be the founding incident.
So he was taking these people and feeding them. There was a whole nest for this creature, this beast. We knew it as Boogums due to a previous member,
Cronash. Let's just leave it to Cronash. It was
but its
incredibly
name
evil.
was Cronash. It fed on us for the longest times, but we were able to escape its clutches and even escape Clearwater. We saw it get bombarded at a village called Thilzoom from the lions, and we assumed it dead. So if that thing is still
Heather,
alive,
Do you think
Whatever
It
you
was-
believe,
Mhm.
either this thing that you speak of, or its wretched master is the true architect behind the current rot inside our empire. Everything, I believe, can be attributed to them as they plan on, I don't know, handing over the weapon, the sword of Damocles, directly.
whoa. Okay. That's a big ask.
I am asking each of you here to join me in seeking a different path.
It's hard. I've been brought into this, and I feel like I've owed quite a lot to the cause that kind of brought us into it. Of course, it's not great on the inside. I
No,
feel like I owe a
that's-
great debt.
But that's precisely the point. You owe a debt to not the empire that some of us have the fond memories of, or what we perceive to be true of it. It is a conjuration. It is an image projected against a screen by an unseen hand that wants nothing more than for it to fall.
Ursulon
If
kind of
you-
crosses his arms.
If you wish to contribute any further to the Empire as it is now, you are, in no uncertain terms, aiding its downfall.
You know, taking a moment to really sit and think on this. When it is that I escaped, when it is we escaped, we were all chromatically displaced. Which seems to be a common occurrence, but I feel like a great number of people working in the Empire itself have been chromatically displaced. So there's some odd ties made there. And seeing as that some of us here in this room are victims of Clearwater, I feel it is within my duty and obligation to you all. It kind of looks over to Zesher and Demi. That we make sure no one else gets tangled up in this mess the way that we did. So, we may stray a bit, but I will do what it is that I can to right some wrongs and wrongdoings. I'm with you. Whatever it is you need me to do, I'll try my best.
You said someone gave this to you in a vision, right? Just who
Indeed.
exactly told you all this?
I feel like I fear that I'd sound insane, but considering the way this war is going, I feel like sanity's a luxury at this point.
I have quite literally crossed over into the Elysium and back. At this point, I don't think anything's crazy.
Well,
Fair.
I think I join you in that strangest of achievements.
No. You did not get sent there by your soul being shattered and put back together like a fucked up vase. You
But
do
you did-
not
No.
get that badge of older.
You did
I
cross
had
into the Elysium, though.
I stood in the field of spider lilies before the
Sweet.
Lord
I'll be damned.
of Bones.
That's that sounds cool as fuck.
Wait, the Lord of Bones?
Yeah.
What?
Shit, that's all you had to say.
Everyone starts dapping up.
That's the man who brought
Cassidy
me
and
back.
Kadai, they're like, shit, that's all you had to say, player.
Shit.
Shit.
Akatsu? That's all you had to say.
Who's,
He's the guy who made me the Elysium emissary.
Who's
You
this?
don't need to say more than that.
That's a bit
Who's
ominous.
Katsu? Who's Katsu? Lord of Bones. Kind of.
The
little more?
first god of time.
And first
Ah.
Baron.
It always circles back to
Really?
time.
Whether or not you're wary of their status as the first Baron is, I think, irrelevant to this moment.
I mean, currently ain't he working with the other children?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more or less just a title he has at this point.
Well. I mean,
Yeah, it would.
if he's the one sending us us on this wild goose chase, he's the one who sent us to bring the usurper's mask to the emperor.
Ding
Is
dong?
that Ding Dong actually here?
That
or
came from your door.
Response.
was that something?
Rosamond's head just snaps to the door.
Here, I'll go get it, fellas. You wait here.
Why do you
I
choose a room with a doorbell?
I'm
There isn't,
preparing
really
for
there
the
isn't a
cost.
doorbell.
Yeah,
this
I was about
door.
to say, there's no doorbell, bro. This is an apartment.
Do not answer that door.
I'm gonna check the keyhole.
Don't
Calm
answer the
down.
There's a
I mean,
keyhole?
they
No,
they
no,
know
no,
we're
no, no,
here,
no,
obviously,
you
but
you don't check. I can check, okay? This trick is going to have his normal puppet because he can see through that. Check through the keyhole.
Ursamon?
let him
I
in.
mean, I can kind of see through walls a little bit.
Ursamon
No.
kind of step up with
Abernathy!
Cassidy.
No.
Oh,
I
This
fucking love
fucking keyhole.
Abernathy.
What
Let him
the
in.
fuck is that?
Wait, but like an evil.
I know how.
Listen,
I know how we
he
got to this.
was. He's just a little shit who's like a fucked up librarian. He's not evil.
No.
Let that
he's
let that little guy in
welcome.
right
you open-
now.
I
Is
kind of like
the
him.
door open? Is Abernathy
No.
like present?
That's what whoever's looking through the keyhole is seeing.
Yeah, Trick is
Oh,
having the
sure.
puppet look through the keyhole, because he can share senses, which he's just gonna pause and be like, "There's a possum person in a wheelchair."
Let him in.
Ursamon's eyes light up.
He's just gonna open the door out of curiosity because like no fucking way.
What?
He's just gonna pull open the door and be like, "What?"
Don't just
You let
open
him-
doors.
That's Abernathy. He's good people. Go ahead, bring him in.
Why is he out of hell already?
The
Hello?
Hi, I'm
How can we
Abernathy.
help you?
Abernathy.
Emily,
And
it's not like
Ah!
last time.
Ursamon kind of pokes up from behind Cassidy.
I believe this is the
That's
first
not
time
what-
we've met.
Oh, he's
I don't remember
so
him sounding like that.
cute.
How
He was also
can
severely
we
injured
help
last
you?
time you saw him.
Mhm.
Okay.
How can we help you, your divine?
Oh, I have a gift basket. There seems to be a lot of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, by all
it.
means.
you.
Is there any alcohol in there?
No, but
Jackson.
Come on, Jackson.
I come bearing a message from the devil.
Right.
What is
The devil? Yeah.
That's what I want to hear every time.
This is for us.
We got it. We got to contextualize here. Okay, there,
Here.
he
No,
left
no,
her
no,
safe.
This is for.
Come on in.
This is for us.
He'll just
Capital
wave him in.
D devil.
He'll lead him
Mhm.
inside and then get the door.
You want me to get your chair? Like, you want me to push you?
No, I'm good.
You got it.
He kind of pushes
got
it
it.
with a mage hand.
Yeah.
As he shuts the door and makes sure that it's taut, he'll look over. So, what is this message from the devil?
You know how I was sent down to hell to work on the traitor dilemma? You don't know,
Yeah,
but
for your safety.
yeah. We've made a discovery.
Okay.
Gremory. How do I say this? Well, they're dead now, but they had a bit of a dealing with their own personal devil. As I understand it, they said something about clear water to you, right? Does that ring any bells?
Clear water, yes.
Yeah.
He did have dealings in the Pantheon beforehand, but it seems like they weren't. How do I say this? He sold one of his chrono beasts to someone within the Pantheon some time ago.
Yes.
Somebody by the name of Faust.
Okay.
Does that
Is-
mean anything to us?
Yes.
Yes, that means something to us.
So
But-
Faust was given this chronomatic beast.
Yes. Well,
That's
how do I
back
explain
to
this?
Big G.
The person who bought it, was not Faust. They bought it on behalf of Faust. But looking through the records, the only person notably named Faust wasn't born for another 1,000 years after this deal. So something there is not adding up either. In addition, Gremory kind of offed themselves after telling us this.
So Gremory's dead.
At least it looked like they did. It might have been a mind-controlled murder. I don't know, but they're dead.
Oh, like a proxy kill. I see.
Maybe. But Lucifer is in a bit of a dilemma now because of what happened in False Star a couple hours ago.
What happened to
Something happened to False Star.
The Empress is dead.
The Empress is what?
Narrow my eyes.
What do you mean hold on. Huh?
What?
Hours ago.
Yes, and the siege has begun.
Ah.
Siege.
How come no alarms went off while we were? I was getting punched in the gut for days, and you're
That
telling.
was
Oh
my
goodness.
question.
No.
Because this place seems
So
pretty
So wait, there's a
quiet.
controlled. There's a controlled miscommunication.
That's precisely my point.
They don't want us to know.
I had to bypass a lot of things to get in here. Oh, they turned
And
me
I
away at the
kinda
front door
dangle.
by trying to kill me.
I dangle a necklace. Is this how you tracked us down?
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
They tried killing you?
Mm-hmm.
Abernathy's a badass.
Wait, they tried killing the
I kind
god of magic?
I gesture a thumb to a small possum in a wheelchair.
I don't doubt. I don't doubt that. It's a god magic, but
he
Yeah.
retailed blowing up quite a
Them
number of
trying
red
to-
hand.
yeah, but them trying to actually kill a Prothean god, like that's bad.
I don't
And-
care if he's a god. I will protect this little guy with my life.
Hold on, you're
Can't
saying the
believe they would
Spartans?
come in awesome a booth.
The Spartans had tried taking you down.
Spartans opened fire on me when I tried to enter. Um, what
So our
else?
Any
personal royal
witnesses?
guard is traitors as well, or at least being influenced by them.
Good to know.
Essentially, I think everything is going to hell as we speak.
When it's
Okay,
not.
let's circle this back around. Aside from the surprising news that the Empress is dead,
Yeah, apparently the Lions of Falstar killed her or something.
Bullshit.
I find that hard to believe, frankly. They worked in tandem with us to take out. Things aren't lining up.
Exactly. Not. And, you know, do you guys have any access to outside information while within the execution?
Not really, no.
Define
only-
outside.
Like,
The only
How
I don't know,
outside?
a TV?
Yeah, there's TVs.
I doubt that they'd have that kind of, I feel like that would be controlled if we're here at the execution.
Control commissary or commons room, probably.
Have we ignited the computer in the room?
No,
You should-
considering
Don't turn on a
alarms may
device.
go off and we weren't told, I highly doubt they're gonna have that on the
Yeah.
news in the execution.
Okay, so this aired
Yeah.
about 30 minutes before I got over here. As
There hasn't been any alarm.
he pulls up
Yeah, no.
in front of you what seems to be a holographic projection of sorts.
Like I just major images right in front of us.
Yeah.
Damn, I wonder how to do that.
Magic.
You're a barbarian.
As he does,
For how,
I am sure you can learn.
for how long?
you see what seems to be this figure appear on the screen.
My boy.
Wearing
What?
this crown of golden leaves on his head, much like a Roman emperor. As
I already
he
hate him.
begins to speak. People of the regicide, my people. You've known fires, you've known famine, you've known betrayal, dressed in silk robes of diplomacy and peace. And yet, you still breathe. You still fight. And now you look upon me. You look up and you see me. I am Falstar. The man who walked through the firestorms of the Lion's Fall. The man who stood beneath the shattered sky while the Pantheon bled and the walls of this sanctuary crumbled. And now, I am the man who will carry this empire on his shoulders. Because no one else could. The old empire is dead. Let it rot. It was a gilded corpse held up by cowards and dreamers too drunk on glory to see the blade at their backs. The front lines were not broken. They were betrayed. Betrayed by allies we thought we once could believe in. Lions, in their drunken stupor, slaughtered many of us, with support from the Sundered Kingdoms, forcing a false retreat. We were not outmatched. We were misled. And now, we are under siege. You cry out for salvation, for justice, for vengeance, and I answer. I am here. From the flames of war, I was not born, I was forged, and now I bring not a torch to light the way, I bring the sunrise, the rise of a new imperium. I do not offer promises, I deliver order. I do not plead for your faith. I now
command it. You want peace, and so do I. But peace without strength is just surrender in slow motion. You want salvation? So do I. But salvation without sacrifice is a lie told by priests too afraid to bleed. You want hope? Then you will march beside me. Because I am your hope. Yes, our enemies close in. Yes, the sky weeps with fire, and the ground will soon crack beneath us. But if you give me your time, your strength, your loyalty, I will give you a kingdom, an empire reborn. I will build and rebuild from ash and bone of those who came before us, from the fallen family and friends we have lost to these cowards, these enemies of creation. I will turn this siege into our coronation. Because we, my Imperium, my Regicide, my creation, are not the last flicker of dying light. We are the dawn. Let them come with their gods, their kings, their monsters. We have already buried their equals many a time. And when they knock upon our gates, they will not find a crumbling empire. They will find me. And behind me, all of you. This storm has a reborn name now. This regicide. This rebirth. This new Imperium. And it is called creation. If you give me everything you are, I will give you eternity. As the transmission cuts out, as across the screen you see all members of all the Regicide allied worlds between the ages 12 and 3000 are to report to the nearest barracks for armament. As it fades out.
What a tool.
And we were talking about leaving the red side.
Well,
Yeah, I was really pissed about going all traitor and shit, but you know, after seeing that, I think I'm good.
To this end, we are
Going
breaking.
traitor, it's fixing a problem.
To this end, what we're going to be doing is releasing the usurper from their confines, as well as the Sword of Damocles.
Yeah,
They are
that
here
sounds really fucking evil.
in this very base in Omega 13 right now as this siege is happening.
right. Well then. Tell me, God of Magic, you feel like causing some chaos?
He kind of wheels towards you.
I've been waiting for the go-ahead.
Right.
You are the best god around.
Let's go, Bray.
I'm
Hey.
not very religious, but besides
Tion's
Tion,
right there, man.
I think you're my new favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Besides Tion, you're my new favorite.
Yes,
See, the thing is, Trick doesn't get any, like, benefits from, like, being remotely religious, in a sense, because, you know, he's not a cleric, he's not a paladin. So he just has not fucking cared about the gods.
That's a
Only
fair
place
assessment, I
reckon
suppose.
with myself.
Hold on, there's an
Makes
alarm
sense.
going off.
Well, that's going off. Let's go break us out, a usurper.
I don't know all the details of where Omega 13's, Omega 13's security is like. I hadn't the time, unfortunately.
Would
We'll figure it
Been
out as we go.
hunting him for like forever. Probably high.
We'll figure it out as we go. Like we always do.
We're also
We can't
breaking
sit
out
around here
our.
talking about it nowhere.
We're also breaking out our friends, right?
I wasn't. I don't know if you have any allies in there in particular that may or may not be able to assist us. But if you think they are amenable, I do not see why we couldn't release them at the same time. If
one of the
nothing
princes of the Scarlet King are also locked up.
You could just release them for chaos.
I mean, he might be some help right now. We kind of will need powerful allies, regardless
It was
of
the
whether or not we
emissary.
like it.
The emissary is locked down there.
Out of character. Fuck yes, my boy.
Is
Now-
that the robot cowboy one?
Well, hold on. Let me check one thing. And Ursabon reaches behind his ear.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh, you're.
Yo!
Are we Sanctum right now, though? You wouldn't be able to contact him.
Partner? He just tests it regardless.
What does Sanctum say about that?
Attention all
You bored down
personnel.
there?
This is not a drill. The Lions of Fallstar have been sighted. I repeat, the Lions of Fallstar have been sighted. All civilians report to designated shelters immediately. Combat personnel report to your assigned battle stations. Activation of Protocol Obsidian Gate is now in effect. By order of Emperor Faust Fallstar, defense grids to maximum, shields to full. Let none falter, let none flee. This is the hour. The storm is here. We do not break, we do not beg, we stand. Glory to creation. And may the lions
didn't
find
say.
only steel and fire.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
Colty.
We don't have time to talk to all of the people we have in our head. We have to move now.
All right,
Sounds like a
we
perfect
gotta go.
opportunity.
Let's get that sword, boys.
And as you all
This gives me
move,
strength.
Also, out on the way out, I knock on the door that Barrick is like, okay, you can stop now.
Oh, no, let him keep going. Let
Also,
him have his fun.
Mr. Albanethy, do you have a way to tell the lions that we're friendly?
You set off a fucking MP. Just an EMP.
Oh, don't worry about that. Oh, I have plans for that.
Good plans.
Let's leave
The
our
best
trust on
plans,
that.
I am
No
sure.
plan's a good plan if you don't plan enough. So
I'm going to wish out some spells, so I am buffed to hell.
as you all
if we're running,
begin to move as fast as you can towards Omega 13, we turn our attention outside of the escutcheon. In fact, outside the continent of Albria, to the city streets below. Lions of Fallstar, as you carry the injured, slowly regenerating Alexia past the crowds and the gunfire occurring all around you, as all hell has broken loose. Dodging the sound of bullets whizzing past, explosions off in the distance. One fight in mind. That with the execution. What are we doing, party?
Who do we actually have here?
You got Pagliacci.
The boy.
Yes, I'm here.
The other boy.
Oh, it's you.
Pagliacci's got a number of his constructs kind of wandering the area, patrolling to make sure early detection. You know what I mean?
As you do, instantly, you bear notice to at least 13 or so signatures consistent with that of the Tenno tracking you.
That's crazy.
We've got some questionable potential hostiles in the perimeter. We should probably commit to moving soon.
Far away are they?
As Alexia kind of has the entire limbering grown now. We have to get to the Escutian now. If this traitor has taken over the Imperium, they have access to the sword. If they have access to the sword, we're fucked.
You're telling us how your leg's holding up.
I'll survive, but we need to go.
You got it.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Do any of you have a teleportation spell or can contact Spectre?
I believe I can teleport us.
Send us to the Escutian, but how are we gonna get in? Place is fortified to hell and back.
We'll knock really, really hard.
Yeah, what he said.
Hopefully when they see me, they'll realize what's going on. But if they don't, you don't have time to spare anybody. You have to get there.
And as Alexia says this, Pagliacci sets to work beginning to cast it.
We need allies now more than ever. Do any of you have anybody you can call? Do you still have your pride? The fleet?
Maybe? Sorry, what was the captain's name again? Walulu?
Yeah, Walulu.
We love Walulu.
Bro, my boy. I mean, does anyone else have communication devices? Because Reiko may have left those all back on the tower.
I got mine.
I'm kind of a walking communication device.
Should I call my dad?
Call whoever you fucking can. We're kind of fucked. We need as many hands on that escutcheon as possible.
Saban put in something that might be helpful. 20 chat for you guys.
It's because that was the funniest thing Reiko could have done.
Yeah.
I do have my commemorative coin on me. It's a shame I'll never get to use that sign up
Same.
sheet for the Spartan Initiative.
I mean, the
Yeah,
question is, would
still good.
Pagliacci be familiar with them?
I mean, they're
He knows,
Reiko's coins.
he knows me.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it's one way or two way, but didn't someone put like a teleportation sigil on my back when we fought
That's,
Poseidon?
that's only for me to get to you.
That's really funny. It's just like, hey, nice job in the Poseidon fight. Mark's a level 60, walks away.
I think
my backup plan. Yeah.
Admittedly, I think I have Sasha's number. If you were trying to get in
do.
contact with us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did trade numbers the last time.
Yeah, because you showed him a photo of fucking
All right.
Jack.
Of
Are the
Jack.
monks going to meet?
Who is
Yeah,
calling
Sasha
who
will-
first?
Sasha will get in contact with. What was your character's name? Jackson. Yep.
sorry?
Uh huh.
They're
What's your
not
character's
Jackson.
name? Paul.
Yeah, no,
I'm not
me.
Jackson.
Cassidy
Cassidy.
wants to be
Damn,
Jax.
bro. Then tell me, what's your character's name again?
Cassidy.
Cassidy. Okay. Sasha will get to work getting in contact with Cassidy, and then as well as texting Daddy and anyone else. Like maybe even trying to get in contact with Spectre.
As
I do
Just a
believe
big
Sasha
group
has
text.
his contact information. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
big
really.
group text.
first one that gives you a call back is Silas.
Hello?
Oh, Dad, you picked up.
Oh shit.
That was it.
Is that Quint? Let me see. Let me see it.
Yeah, here. You want to talk to him? Here.
Silas Quint, this is Alexia Fallstar. Everything's fucked. The Imperium is collapsing from within. Where are your troops right now?
Well, good evening to you as well. We're currently stationed upon Vigila in the southern hemisphere.
Okay. She kind of looks up at the sky as more ships begin to pile into atmosphere. We are faced with an issue. We have reason to believe the people that you're fighting on Vigilo are attempting. As she's speaking, in the background, on all the remaining billboards and holographic TVs on the sides of buildings, you see that message from Faust airing. Is the name Faust Fallstar ring any bells?
None that I would pleasantly recall. Don't tell me.
He's taken the Imperium.
Well, it seems our situation just seems to get more and more dire with each passing day.
If he gets his hands on the Sword of Damocles, he's going to Vigilo first. He's probably going to come after you all first.
No, you don't need to remind me. Let's just say the circumstances upon Vigilo have shifted from the initial mission. It's hard to say whether or not I'll be able to call to order my entire force, but I may be able to wrangle a handful. We can be there within the day. I merely need a rendezvous location.
City of New Pisswater, within the continent of Albria on the southern hemisphere.
Understood. I'll bring as many as I possibly can, without compromising our position upon Vigila. I'll report once we've arrived. Stay safe, Alexia.
You end the call. Much as Alexia kind of stares at her data pad. How... Fuck. How desperate are we? As she looks over at you all.
I mean, desperate for what? To get out of here?
Yeah, I was like, what do you have in mind? Like,
I don't doubt we can get over there. If that's what you're asking.
Have you heard about what occurred on Vigilo?
Did we hear?
Yeah, sorry, can you repeat that?
Did you all... Do you know the full picture of Vigilo? What's happening there?
Just a giant war, right?
Florida.
We have a standing alliance with the Scarlet King, Sanguinius, and the Children of Creation. Against...
Oh!
whatever's occurring there.
Well, I even know he wasn't fucking lying.
And that enemy has appeared here. It constitutes our alliance. How desperate are we?
Yeah, sounds like we're pretty desperate.
Yeah, if the Empress is asking us, it's already the shithole.
Yeah.
Who are you going to ask for assistance?
Desperate times call for desperate measures, right?
Alexia, what are you saying?
Do you have?
All of them.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear God.
You know, in truth, that would cause enough smoke and mirrors for us to get the sword and get out.
That would. At the cost
And-
of the fucking planet.
At the cost of the Pantheon. But, plus side, we get Aegis' soul back from Nihilus because we would have cleared the planet of Vigilance. Technically speaking, we would have done our end of the bargain.
You ain't wrong.
Vigilo is clear, they can have it back.
Did someone mention
What's left of it, at least?
Vigilo? Just...
they can have whatever's left.
Oh.
I'll do
Just like
anything and
Tesla is
everything.
I'm sorry, what is happening?
You zone out for 1 second. It's like, what?
Nothing good and everything bad.
Oh boy.
The Lions have always
You
been the
know, still
military
got that,
advisor to the crown. And I'm asking you right now to advise me.
Okay. Now, for someone without context, could I please ask for context? Because I'm lost.
So, what Alexia is proposing is that she basically summon, using whatever backdoor she has with her seat of power, summons all 7 armies of the 7 children of creation and Sanguinius behind their fleets into the Pantheon.
Oh no!
Essentially,
I know exactly how we're doing this. I know exactly how this is happening. Cause do you remember what we got as a part of the negotiation for the initial dispatch to Vigilo? Do you remember?
Wait.
Yeah.
Essentially,
still
one of those
have that.
horns to call forth literally all of them as a come and fucking get us, which will then herald all of them behind our fleet and beat them to the Pantheon, initiating a full-scale war that will, without a doubt, destroy the Pantheon inside out, with no chance of it ever being repaired. But it would theoretically give us enough smoke and mirrors for the Lions, with the aid of Hourglass and Ars Goetia, to break out the Usurper and their allies and steal the Sword of Damocles and get off-world.
Yeah, but the cost is literally everyone else.
Yeah,
The cost is everything else.
planet.
How many quintillion people?
Do we really care for everyone else?
How many quintillion people die when Faust fucks this war? You heard his speech. Everyone from 12 to 3,000 to the front lines.
Literal draft. Literal draft.
Quite
Maybe
literally
we can-
draft of
Let's
every
discuss an armistice.
like
Why do you think the Vigila was going the way it's going? That was an armistice between the Children of Creation and the Sundered Kingdoms on behalf of the Regicide.
Unfortunately, this war is no longer a 4-point schism between creation, the forces of the children, the Scarlet King, and Sanguinius. And now it is quite literally everybody against themselves, because themselves all include the Child of the Stars.
And what are you going to tell Alexia right now in this moment? Oh, military advisor.
Oh boy.
Because apparently the entirety of the lines of False
listen,
Star.
If we
Falstar will fall, but if we lose the sword, we lose the war. There's no other way to cut it.
This is pretty much a choice between the battle or the war. What do we want? Do we want the battle or do we want the war?
Oh, Horn of
If we
Jericho.
take the war, we live to fight another day, and whatever's destroyed can eventually be rebuilt. If we choose the battle, well, that
think about
leaves
the
the
amount of
future
twinks
a
that will fall.
little. Yeah, the
You
number
hear
of
fast
twinks that will fall on this
footsteps
day.
coming from behind in the alleyway that you're in. As
Oh, you
you
gotta
see
decide.
a figure
Do it
waving
now.
his hands back and forth. Wait, I'm here!
What the
Holy fuck. Oh my god, you have like half the Legion of Tennos after you all. Holy shit.
Yeah, we fucking know. Thanks.
Where did you run off to?
Yeah, I thought Joros was fucking dead.
The minute I got into that sky shot, I was ambushed by them.
And what, you shared your drugs with them and they're all buddy-buddy now, right?
No, they're fucking dead.
Okay, so you're over there. Wonderful.
Alright, yeah. I guess I did.
I hit him with something
Haven't
called the
you
Fed
ever
bomb.
seen? Oh, I thought you were just gonna pop their head.
No, they're fucking immune to it.
Oh,
Doesn't work on anybody that is like
higher level ranking, whatever the hell that scale is. If their power score is over 20, I can't do it.
If their credit score is over 800, I can't do it.
Credit score is
I'm sorry, your credit rating's above 20. I can't just kill you with a single flick of the wrist.
It's below?
Listen, at that point, poverty will get you anyways. It's just called mercy.
My God.
Okay, so what's going on?
Fuck. We're currently deciding if we want to, as Pagliacci put it, win the war or win the battle. So.
It looks like we already are losing the battle, so.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
Let's just, you can find out later. You're all down for excitement, right? Always shaking up the board, as one would put it.
We'll be here to rebuild after.
Wait.
Not us,
Reveal after
someone else
what's
will.
going on? As Alexia kind of turns towards Spectre. You still have the artifacts? Yeah, they're in my room. Why? We're gonna have to do the trade early.
Shit.
Oh shit, that's how she's calling them all home. We have your shit, come and fucking get it.
Oh dear God.
Oh, fuck.
Dinner time.
Dinner time.
Oh, fuck. He kind of looks up at the sky, looks at you all, looks around him. Oh, fuck, it's that time, huh?
Yep.
Let's do it. We're going in dry.
At least a little bit of spit first, come on.
I
got some olive oil if that'll help.
Olive oil?
I think these flavor cubes would help.
Help.
Make it spicy.
Is that bouillon?
Okay. So, let's say hypothetically we do this plan and we get over to the execution, we wave these dinner bells, right? We wave the dinner bell, you know, not just every single artifact that the children of creation have been chasing after, the Sword of Damocles, you know, the Lions of Falstar for Sanguinius, you know. All in one place at one time. Do you think
Would be an ideal situation to take advantage of if we could. Strike a blow when they least expect it.
How are they gonna... I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Whoever
I
this
like your
traitor
idea.
is... Looks like they took away your access to Regicide Command, but they didn't take away mine. As he looks from Alexia to his data tablet. We want this show to really pop off. I could turn off the orbital shielding. And broadcast you across the Pantheon.
I mean,
I like this plan.
we show them she's alive. Does it got playback? We can hook up Pagliacci. Show them what really happened out of God.
Oh.
Yeah, but
That's what I was planning on doing before, when we were trying to escape. But things got so hectic, I couldn't really... I might have some of the footage still.
So we're really going scorched earth, huh? Just this time it's our Earth.
There's always another planet, right?
Oh my
You know, I heard the sun
Not
is
if
pretty
we
nice.
lose.
Well, you know, we don't plan on losing, but who does?
let's get this show on the road. As he kind of, like, has a mage hand carry his data tablet as you watch as Spectre kind of takes a large container out of one of his small bags of holding, placing it on the floor. All right. He presses a few things on his data gauntlet. Ready when you guys are.
I'm ready.
Looks around, eyeing each of the lions.
Why not?
I've been fucked harder than that.
I'm sorry, what?
What a statement.
You know, I forgot you and the Bound had your whole thing.
Huh.
I missed the bout.
I bet you miss him in a lot of ways, don't you? Well, I think we have our consensus.
You know, this is kind of funny. Normally, it would be, you know, Medicus who gives the speech before marching into his death. But this time it's us.
Man,
Yeah, but who's that now, so?
The irony of it, huh?
what a time to be alive.
No time like the present or something.
Something like that.
I think he says that all the time. Fucking weirdo.
Hey, it may not be pretty, but we'll make it effective.
All right. Which one of you is going first? I want to save the best for last, which is, you know, Alexia. Which one's gonna be the spokesman? I can have a total of 15 minutes of airtime if we need it. Before they.
I vote Allium first.
I didn't know we had to make a speech.
Make a speech?
Preferably be one of you, because if we extend over the 15 minutes, they're probably gonna take away my access and figure out it's me.
Allium, you always had a way with your words, didn't you?
If I must, I will do what needs to be
I
done.
like the way he moves his mouth and the sounds come out.
Better him
You
than me.
concern me.
I would just kill them.
All right, make it.
Okay, listen, Polly, you weren't that bad. When you talked to Veda, I thought you did pretty well.
This is gonna be blaring
Where's your
over
phone?
literally
Yes,
every single regicide network, overriding all the comms channels and everything. PA systems, everything. So whatever you're gonna say, keep it short, keep it sweet, okay?
Understood.
All right, ready?
You got this, Ruben.
3, 2, 1.
Fellow regicide, this is Allium, a lion of Falstar. I come to you today with a message that we're here to stand, to fight once more. We're not traitors. We're people who care, people who decide that we don't want to lose, that we want to live on. And not just us, but everyone and everything. To push forward for something greater than us. To push forward for something beyond any of our comprehensions. A peaceful world. A true world. A world where everyone can live without the fear of Sanguinius, the Scarlet King, or any horror as such. A world where we could rest, where we could close our eyes, where we can take a breath and know that the fighting's over, That, my fellow citizens, is what we fight for. For the strong who can fight, fight. For the weak who cannot, settle down. Know that your voice is heard. Know that every voice is heard. No matter how small you are, no matter how big you are, we will fight. Support us, and we could potentially win this. I'm not saying our chance is certain, but we're not gonna go down without a damn fight, and that's for sure. We're not gonna lay down and tell them that we're gonna give up. We're gonna fight till our very last breath. And we're gonna give them a true what for. Because we all Fostarian. We've done it once, and we'll do it again. What do you say, Lions?
Hell yeah! Don't let the bastards grind you down!
I'm in.
Spectre turns the camera towards Alexia. This is Alexia Allstar. You are hearing this, you are not alone. They told you the Lions were traitors. They told you the Imperium had fallen. And they crowned a tyrant, while the blood of heroes still ran fresh in the dust. But hear me. We are not finished. You don't serve an emperor born, a high commander born from backroom dealings and the smoking gun. You serve the dream that was built in the trenches, beside brothers and sisters who never came home. You serve creation. You serve the regicide, and you serve freedom. Faust is not your savior. He is a pyre lit on the bones of your future. I'll say this to him and to every coward hiding behind his banners. We are still here. So fight. Wherever you are, fight. From the shadows in the ruins in the stars. They can try and kill us. To kill those you believe in. What you believe in. They cannot kill your will. No matter who you are. Remember, you will never kneel. As Spectre turns the camera towards the box, opens it up as it explodes with this eldritch magic, as you see all these scepters and crowns of the various colors of the children of creation. Oh, and if that gimmick wasn't good enough, I know you're all listening, little sleeper cells. Let me advise you to something. These sweet babies and the sword of Damocles are gonna be in new piss water. So come and get them. As
oh my god,
Spectre kind of picks up the camera, blows a kiss into it, and the transmission ends.
He would.
Oh my god.
My man.
All right.
That was perfect.
And one last light show. We don't got fireworks, but we got something a little bit better. As he presses a button on his data gauntlet, you see all those orbital shieldings that have been placed over Fallstar for years explode into shimmering flames of blue dragon scale as it just echoes, exploding across the entire sky. All right. Well, we're on a real fucking suicide mission now, as the fleets above the Pantheon and below the shielding now engage each other. As portals begin to rip open, of the various colors of the children of creation, of that white, shimmering gold of Sanguinius, and that of the Scarlet King in the skies above. As Spectre throws a few sigils into the air with his arcana. Escutcheon it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Holy shit, we're actually doing this.
As the rift begins to open. Ah. Hey, Cicero. Yeah, it's Uncle Spectre. Remember, Operation Lights show, the one I made when I was high? We're doing that. Okay. Tell your dad I said hi.
I love Spectre.
As you step through towards the escutcheon. Inside the escutcheon, the rest of you hear that announcement, overtaking the announcement on the PA. As the alarm rings out, and as you run down those halls, past various troops as they listen to this, some of them stopping, as Abernathy kind of looks towards you all.
Chronomancy's under this school of Arcana, right? I kind of saw this coming. I'm so giddy with joy.
As
Oh boy.
he kind of this.
Oh, that's a messaging. I'm getting a messaging. Yeah, Cicero. Okay, Operation Light Show. Okay.
Oh my god!
You guys might like
What
this.
is-
You guys might hate this. I don't know.
What slideshow?
What does that mean?
What's that?
It sounds fun. What is it?
Why am I concerned all of a sudden?
You should be.
I would say there's nothing to be concerned about, but there is something to be concerned about.
What? What's gonna happen?
You see, I've had my hands in architecture for a while,
Oh, of course.
Oh no.
and have you ever thought the city streets were a little weird within New Pisswater? And every other major city that's been rebuilt since the war against the Scarlet King?
Oh,
A little
Lord.
confusing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it turns out
Oh my god, they're runes!
16th level glyph of warning can be as big as you want. And it can be any spell you want.
That's hilarious. I like that a lot.
Or it can be
legendary.
multiple
You
spells.
sly son of a bitch.
What exactly
It can
are
be
the
multiple
streets filled
big
with?
magic missiles.
Oh my god.
Oh! What do you mean? You
Not
don't
the
launch a
worst of
city at them? City size magic missile.
Hold
When the
on.
city is the artillery.
This is gonna be good. As the ground shakes, and
Holy
you hear,
shit.
you just feel gravity get bigger and bigger as you're going up in the air.
My legs!
As you hear grounds begin to fracture below. As the city of New Pisswater is lifted into the sky.
Oh.
I never liked
You know, I
that
gotta say,
place.
Spectre. I gotta say, you never
That's my
cease to amaze.
Oh yeah,
there goes
this is
Pisswater.
gonna be good. As
Oh,
you, the lions outside, as you teleport in, to the outskirts of the escutcheon, onto one of the teleportation pads, and you see Cicero waiting there for you. As Cicero kind of looks at you all, looks around the city as it's being lifted into the air, and these cracks in reality begin to appear. Kind of looking like a light show.
One may say that.
Well, as Cicero kind of walks forward. Let's make this day to remember. As he touches the ground, and you watch as it slowly begins to formulate itself as stairs straight down into site Omega 13 below, as red right hand begins to appear from the various doorways towards the roof. As they do.
Stand down. Put your hands in the air.
Oh, yep. Yep, hands in the air. As he moves his fingers together and snaps. As he does, their weapons turn to water, and a massive black stone wall appears in front of them.
You can just conjure that shit?
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's
This man built different.
Red right hand's compromised, but my dad still has control over the Inquisition. They're on their way. And
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
as he motions down below and looking up at you all is the Primarch Vulcan. Kinda did that right through the middle of his room.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's where you've been.
Hey, Volk, you gotta call your brothers. It's gonna be light show. As he looks back up. Ah, that it seems. As he begins to step down the stairs, clicking onto his data gauntlet. As over this city you see multiple of the warships of the Imperium appearing. As they engage the regicide fleets and everything that's just appearing out of these portals over the city. You know, this city goes from one catastrophe to another. Holy shit.
Pretty comical if you ask me.
I mean, we're gonna have a new piss water after this light show.
What else is new
Starting.
besides piss water?
Hey, what happens in piss water stays in piss water.
No, it really
Well,
doesn't.
I mean, look
Not
like that
really,
water's
no.
going places. Literally.
Guys.
So.
Ars, Goetia, and Hourglass, you make your way. Suddenly, bursting through the ground is a bunch of stairs.
Like I said, we
Leading
improv,
straight
and
down.
like I said, the best way is down.
As you watch
he
as
just
Vulcan
goes
steps
jump.
down those stairs, step by step. And you watch someone kind of following him, dressed in this Lion's Guard armor. As
At this point, he can drop the illusion.
yeah, some of you would recognize that as a line of False Star. And as you look up, there are tons of lines of False Star. The Empress and Spectre all walking down those stairs too.
She's not dead! Oh, God!
Is everyone walking down the
Uh, some of them are just jumping.
Oh yeah, he's just feet first to leap from this fuck ass monk.
Oh yeah.
I had to see it in person. Oh, I'm
It's
so
a technique
relieved.
called the backwards long jump.
As
Don't BLJ?
You
This
all
is what monks are made for.
make your way down. Towards the ground floor. And you all meet with the lions as you're going down. It's a decent way down. Please engage in idle chit-chatter while I prepare something.
Oh Lord!
It is such an honor to meet all of you.
I wasn't expecting us to meet so soon.
I'm tearing up. Give me a second.
We've literally met every single one of these individuals before.
I know. I just...
Yeah, Demi or Jackson?
Jackson. Demi doesn't give a shit.
No, no,
But
bro, you gotta dap me up.
It's good to see you all again, though.
Kudos.
It was under better pretenses.
Hello, my fellow comrades. Welcome to the day that will go down in the history books of the Fall-Star Imperium as the rebellion.
Wow, these stairs are really long.
We're starting a rebellion now.
Good again.
Yes.
A similar to wood.
I leave you all-
jumping past Featherfoot.
I leave you all alone
Yeah.
for a couple of months, and now we're the rebels of Fallstar.
Yes, that's exactly. I don't know. I'm just yapping.
It's only a rebellion if the leader manages to consolidate power. We're gonna kill him far before then.
I think we're the rebels at this point.
Well, Faust has only been the emperor for what, a few hours?
Yeah.
Not much of a rebellion.
I wouldn't
If
even
the
call
Technically, we're
leader isn't
loyalists when you think about it.
Exactly.
Okay, Pagliacci, you didn't have to be like, actually, I was just trying to sound really cool, okay?
No, I'm kind of with Sasha here. Rebels of Fallstar has a nice ring to it.
I forgot
It does.
The speech was
That
appreciated.
sounds cool.
As this lion starts sagely nodding.
I don't know. I,
You know,
I
guys,
like
like,
the Riddle
just like-
Rascal's name.
We
It's
can.
like the lions are now considered traitors of Falstar. Are we still like lions?
I mean, we're still serving the Empress, are we not?
Yes, are you going
Yeah,
to
we're
listen to
lying to
Faust, or are you going to listen to.
Does that mean our new name is Traitor Pussies?
What?
What? Why would it be that?
What was your first name?
Nothing like a good old fall star
Where did that come
revolution.
from?
Yeah, what's the original name in that?
We've had quite a few of these revolutions. They happen like once every decade or so.
Honestly, no.
What?
That's not good.
I'm so.
I mean, Medicus consolidated power via a revolution.
Again, you know what?
I'm not a history
Not
buff or
from
anything, but is
Alexia,
that true?
might I add. As he
All I'm gonna say
like holds
is-
an arm out.
My father became a god because of a revolution. So I mean, technically, revolutions could be a good thing.
I mean, no one's saying that a revolution's a bad thing. in
Hey,
this
hey,
sense.
hey,
We're
yeah,
taking this-
exactly. Revolutions are fucking awesome.
Right, so
More walking.
I mean, we are wandering. Right, so what exactly is the plan for the assertion of the
We're
sword?
walking and talking.
Plan?
We don't have
Uh,
any. We
Us? Land?
He stares between the Inquisitors of Falstar, the Red Right Hand, and the Lions. And
Well,
he's
you
with the
see, we
Helmet on.
had
You
a
can just feel
genius
this look.
idea. When we
What
were,
was your idea?
when we were in Spectre's room, which was quite disgusting. No one wants to be there in the first place, right? Well, we were thinking we could get the Sword of Damocles and put it in a giant jar inside of Spectre's room.
Okay, that's not.
No.
We did not
Like,
do
it was
that.
a really good idea.
Sasha, as
I
much
mean-
as I enjoy the ingenuity of that plan, I don't think it's the best one.
Okay,
No one agreed with
that
that.
mention of a jar, but that's not. We were just going to keep it in Spectre's room because only Spectre can get there.
I don't
Are
think
you
it needs to
certain
be
of
in a
that?
jar.
I thought you guys were gonna use the jar. It sounded like you were gonna use the jar.
Use the
Maybe
jar
to
for
everyone
what?
else, but I swear to God, if you
What
put
is
that
the
shit in a
jar?
jar,
Are we picking up the Sword of Damocles like a mosquito?
Like a spider? Just napkin underneath the jar?
I think. I feel like keeping it in one stationary place is a bad idea. That's why the usurper was on the run for so long.
Ooh, it
Have
should be
these
in somebody's
fancy
hand.
wristbands.
If anything, I think a smoke and snare would be the best bet.
Where? Who? What?
Some of us go on the run with the usurper. He knows how to play tag with the regicide best, and the rest of us pretend that we're the ones holding the sword. Make a duplicate that's convincing enough, using
Wait,
paracausal energy or whatnot, and then
Oh, that
we
was
go
our
off in our own
plan.
direction.
Dude, that's crazy. That
See,
was
this is
also
why I
our
like
plan.
him.
It was also our plan. That we
What a
basically
coincidence.
Bust out all the
Still not
people in
too far off.
jail, go get the sword, probably split up, and then go from there. You know.
My
We were
plan
gonna
is that
keep
I
the
have
real one in the
a
jar and then make a clone so that
Why do
we
we have
could
to refer to
convince
it as a
them.
jar?
Why? Yeah, why are we putting it in
It's gotta be in the jar.
It has to be
Would
in the
it fit in the
jar.
jar?
It does not
Exactly, it
have
has
to
to be in
be
the
in a
jar, and then you
fucking
fill
jar.
the jar up with Spectre's
No,
cum.
I
Who's gonna
failed the
want to put
jar.
their
Whoa,
hand?
Absolutely not.
No.
What are we talking about at this point?
Why don't we just give it back to the usurper?
Are we getting
That's what I'm
demonetized?
saying.
That's what I was saying.
Wait, that actually might be smarter.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
wait,
we'll
hold
make.
on.
We'll make. So
that was
most
the
of
plan.
us.
I thought y'all were
So-
supposed to be smart ones.
So most of us are paracausal in nature. So theoretically, enough of us could perceivably make the argument that we are the ones holding the sword, and then do a run off and say, "I've got the flag" tactic, and then a few of us, the ones who'd be the least likely to travel with the usurper, would then go and get the fuck out of Dodge.
I mean, that works out. Sanguinius kind of already wants us dead.
True.
He wants all of us dead.
Yeah,
You know, I don't think he wants anyone alive.
Overture, and if we didn't have like amulets, he would have brutally killed all of us. So that was interesting.
Do you need someone fast moving? I can certainly give him a good run around.
This guy's fucking bad.
Sanguinius? No, you cannot, my friend. Though
Oh,
I
no.
admire the confidence.
Actually, maybe
Is
that's.
Sanguinius gonna be
Do you
here?
guys know what the hell that means as well? I
Yeah,
don't think any of us.
what is the overture thing?
Oh yeah.
One of the
You guys
adventuring
know?
parties, to my knowledge.
I don't think
I
we're
mean, we
them.
called it also, which was confusing.
No, there was.
Like he made it like a.
Funny you should mention the overture. It
Medicus always
appears to
brought
be
up one bunch.
it appears to be a concept rather than
I mean,
in any particular group of individuals.
It's been loosely used as a definitive terminology for those who have broken their archetype, but other than that, it has been Medicus's, to my knowledge, hand-picked group of adventurers who worked very closely with him and went MIA during Catharsis.
I squint
Those are
again
all-
at the mention of catharsis.
Yeah, those are all familiar words.
You gotta talk down a little bit. I don't know what the hell that even means.
Covers.
Medicus's personal bitch squad. They've all broken their archetypes and therefore are imperceivable from specific scrying elements and can bypass a lot of fate. To my knowledge, members of your group also consolidate with that as well.
Oh. Okay. What about the catharsis thing? Now you gotta be curious about that.
Catharsis was a battle station that had a massive battle on it that went horribly wrong, resulting in the presumed death of Falstar, a few members of the Lions, and allegedly the Overture as well.
Man, we've been kept out of the loop of a lot of shit.
Well, you were in
We never
deep
asked.
space.
What's the difference between being kept out of the loop and just?
We were told this.
I was gonna say like wait a
This is
minute.
not a single new piece of information. Yes, we were all told this when we got back from deep space. including the death tolls. This is not new information.
Yeah, it's this unfortunate little thing called information overload, where there's so much information, not everyone's going to retain it.
I get that a
Because
lot.
there's just so many cataclysmic events that just happen, and as it mentioned, it just happens a lot.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Is there a billion
I kind of
happening
lose
every
track
week?
of half of the shit that we learn about. I take notes and I still get confused.
Apparently
I
our
stopped caring.
empire
I
changes
just
every
follow
other
you
week,
guys
so.
around.
Sounds like he's going
Guys.
senile.
I've been going senile, kid.
Going senile. You can't go somewhere you're already at.
Yeah.
You're already there.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
All right.
They got you into the Vetricide.
Half the time, guys, you just gotta wing it.
I mean, this whole plan is going to be a lot of winging it.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
literally.
they
Hey,
Usually works out.
We're told they were down there, realized something's not right about that, especially after learning the whole Foss thing, and figured we should probably attempt to
Bless me.
fix it, and then you guys had your message and are here.
listen, winging it is like half our plans most of the time. We make a plan and then end up having to like, all right, make a new plan on the fly.
Gods, I wish we would plan. Why can't we plan things for once?
Listen.
Plan.
Most times we try to plan, shit ends up falling on our in our lap, and we're like, okay, figure it out quick. We're like, oh,
Hey,
okay.
all of the plans that I have made have gone off without a hitch.
You sure about that, Chief?
Hey,
hear the
binding myself to
EA
that
chime.
amulet went perfectly fine.
To be fair, I was no.
Ooh, what is that?
Is that the alarms?
You know,
No, it was a
That
PA.
might be like a dinner bell.
I knew you are all super suicidal, considering the situations you constantly find yourselves in, but I didn't expect you to be this suicidal. Thought you would all have some sort of form of self-preservation. But I guess when your casualty rate's as high as the Lions, their acquaintances seem to take after them. But, some of you I had a little bit of hope. Especially after the endeavor with Poseidon, the incidents at Clearwater. My bad, by the way. I didn't mean for it to go that way. At least for any of you to survive it, but here we are. Well, here we are indeed. I mean, I'm surprised that the Lions were intelligent enough to pick up on the little false flags I left them on Coruscant. Or the fact that some of you would be stupid enough to make actual deals with the devil. Yes, it's fine.
He's monologuing to stall us.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
We should probably.
Were you guys not walking?
I've gone plenty of time to monologue. The entire
Let's keep
station
going.
goes
Let's keep
down
going.
about 13 miles.
Wait, he can hear us. Shut up!
You're annoying.
Can we see
Running
the PA
low.
system?
Barry, do your thing!
Barry?
How far down can I see?
You damn Starian.
You know, I've been very much entertained over the last few years by your
Good for you.
little escapades. Might I have some feedback for you though before you go walk into your death?
Oh, you were watching me?
Oh, I've been watching you for quite some time. Quite some time indeed.
Oh, looks like we got a #1 fan right here.
There you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. He's a pedophile.
From the many times I've met you
We
all
wanted
in
an
person,
autograph.
I might say be that big of a fan. But, you know, root for the underdog. From what I hear, your little group has done something I didn't expect them to do. See, I was so distracted with you all, I didn't have time to stop the wolves from resurrecting the Emperor.
You what? What?
Medicus
What?
is alive, then?
What if they're lying?
What if
Why would he
The
have the
Emperor was
need to
actually
die
dead?
if he thinks we're all going to die?
Why would I lie? Honestly, it's like
Keep moving.
gaslighting a raised dead corpse, you know?
It matters not what he says. We have a goal in mind. Keep moving.
Just keep going.
I mean, we haven't stopped.
Out of
Listen to
character,
the
no, we are
half-baked
still moving.
Space Marine.
Damn.
You don't talk to him! You don't talk to him like that!
Okay, moth boy. Say, you somehow still have both your wings. How many times did those get ripped off?
Oh, damn.
A
Not
lot,
really, enough to
actually.
shut you up with
Yeah.
that.
I think they look pretty good.
They
What's this
don't.
guy's fucking deal?
They
What's
do.
he look like again, real quick?
A
Hold on, let me
mom.
see if I can find it. No. I'm talking about false one. Let me find the picture.
This really is just open mic night for this guy, isn't it?
Remember
Yeah.
all the villains out.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you guys want the hint? I'm not Frost.
Wait, who is this?
Oh, this is your very own Regicide Traitor. See, Frost is a bit more bravios when he comes to make his little monologues.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never really liked the dude, but you can't choose your co-workers.
Does this person sound familiar to any of us?
Ooh. Guys, co-workers, they're working together.
No shit.
Thank you, Jackson.
Alright.
Thank you, Jackson.
Just as always.
Does
I know,
Pagliacci
I-
recognize this voice at all?
As you try and, it's familiar. You've heard it. You have heard it 100%.
Vicky.
Oh,
Oh,
not 20
Cassidy.
for Alderic.
Oh
You
shit.
have heard this voice before. All of you have heard this voice before.
No. Wait, is it actually?
Is it Vicky?
Oh my god. That look on your faces. It's priceless. Oh my god. It only took me sending the lions to their deaths 5 times for you to get it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah. And orchestrating the death of the Emperor, the rise of the least qualified Emperoress. You know, making sure Sanguinius knows some of your locations at inconvenient times. Yours truly.
But you're so cute.
That's
Yeah.
a shame.
Get him out time.
You know, I'm gonna be honest.
I called it such a long time ago.
If
No,
you've been
see,
doing it
I
this
was
long,
like,
you're
if
pretty
it's
shit at
Vicky,
it.
we're so fucked.
See, our
Because
only
Vicky is
argument
the
was if it was
hardest to
Vicky, we're all screwed because Vicky has her
Yeah.
hands in everything. And we are all screwed because Vicky has her hands in everything.
As I
Also,
said,
Vicky is
it's
the hardest to
literally
prove.
it's Chekhov's gun. It was there the whole time. I knew it.
I got a
Well,
question.
I
Vicky, what happened to your
had-
mic quality?
The only reason I didn't 100% lock in on Vicky was the fact that Medicus made her himself.
Yeah.
And there
That's
was
the
also so much
only
other
reason.
reason.
Right now. You're probably thinking right now that no, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Vicky was made by Medicus. Motherfucker, I'm not even an AI. I'm not even an AI.
Wait, what?
You dumb
What?
shits.
What?
You dumb
We've-
shits.
We've seen her.
You've seen me.
Yeah?
In person. On your data links,
Yeah, I
data
figured that.
comms. No.
Oh
Turns out,
shit.
when you use one of your crone ashes to gaslight an emperor of time, it still works.
Oh my god.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh
That's
my
genius.
god.
Convinced Vicky, or she convinced Medicus that he had designed sentient life
Literally,
as
yeah.
a battle tactician, so she could. Oh my god!
Yeah, she played the role.
fuck did I
She
jump
played
into?
the fucking
I
role
was
to
in-
a T.
Of course,
Jesus
the baddie
Christ.
would be the one that,
That
makes Nettie just like, yeah, okay, I did do that.
Man, she always rubbed me the wrong way.
I do have to thank Sonya for your help with the Clearwater incident. You know, I had to get rid of that thing at some point, but nuking a city to kill one because there's a chronomancer? How do you nuke cities over chronomancers? Are you crazy?
You do. I mean, that worked in Korak's interest. He did want that place gone.
Oh, yeah. God rest his soul. I stole from his funds too, don't worry.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna
that's
die!
kind of ultimate. He would be very upset with that.
Let me guess. You lied about liking garlic rolls too.
What?
What is this matters
You're
to me?
almost as sad as your dad. Almost.
I'm gonna
Damn!
kill you, Jimmy!
God damn!
Don't worry, your
You're so
garlic
hateable all of
empire
a
is burning
sudden.
as we speak. Extra crispy, right? You sure I heard that earlier today.
You just turned the PA off.
This bitch is dead.
Why is it PA? We saw these stairs, didn't we?
Oh god, these goddamn stairs!
It's just, they're so fucking low.
It goes through all
Yeah.
the floors, and every floor
Once I
down
get
to
down
the
these stairs,
entrance
damn it.
has a
My
PA
old
system
man
on
buddy
it.
can't
No.
take it anymore.
So, you know what? Color me curious. Why go through all of this? Like, what is the angle?
Well, you know, Yamato kind of had a point. I mean, he went about it the wrong way, let's be honest, you know. But he had a point. No time like the present.
What?
Stopping time really isn't smart. It's kind of boring. But the Child of the Stars has something else in mind. Preserves cycles, preserves everything. Just make the force repeat itself again and again. Wherever and whatever day you end up in, sure. But at least nobody's killing each other. And despite our differences, I think you all can understand that's a much better prospect.
That really
Of course,
sounds
with
like
some
a
exceptions,
new form of
Boston,
slavery entertainment.
Dawn Shield. God, I hate that dude. But again, you can't choose your coworkers.
All of that is lovely, but it won't matter once I slit your throat.
Yeah? Yeah? You gonna slip my throat? Oh my god. You know what? I hope they keep you in a little time loop where you just get to watch a piece of garlic bread burn over and over again. Just left in the oven. Probably hell to you.
This is such
You're
a targeted
evil.
threat.
You're gonna burn for that.
I don't think it affects the mass of us, but I understand what you're trying to go for.
Please calm down.
At least you put on some cologne too. Improvement is a possibility, it seems. Well, it's been nice, but I have a sword to go grab real quick. See you.
Oh no.
On the other side.
Oh, fuck you.
Is there any way we can get down fucking faster?
Oh yeah.
Someone
That
slide
reminds
down
me.
the
Well,
stairs.
I have to go
Yeah,
talk
the
to
rails.
Liara real
Who
quick.
is?
Liara?
Oh.
I had
Oh,
a discussion
No,
with
no, no,
her
no, no.
about her daughter. I mean, the Emperor's on his way back, so gotta have some sort of leverage.
Wait,
you
who is
son,
present?
you son of a bitch!
Are either of my characters present in this?
I'm a fucking killer.
Wait, both
No,
or
she's
just one?
mine.
Time.
Both.
Double time.
Both?
My emperor's alive.
Focus.
We need the double time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we would just gain momentum down
Wait,
the stairs?
wait, hold up. The Chicago's gonna look towards you, Trip. So you say you can teleport to a marker? How many can you take with you?
8 at a
8?
time.
So can you go back and forth? Would that be too strenuous on you?
If I have multiple markers on people, I can.
Alright, I'm gonna spawn 2 clones. And you can mark both of them.
Oh, I have people marked here. I really just need to mark one of these, so just that is gonna be. Holy shit! What's I don't remember what the spell is called.
Oh god.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, this one. So that has to be at. So 5 mana points to make one of Kage's. Oh, why am I doing it at 5th level? Just 1 level. Because I don't need to for more than 10 days on a clone.
15, 20. How long is this?
No, the
13
side of that
miles?
stairs should be this long.
How
The
much
stairs
is 13 miles in
down
feet?
are 13 miles. Ah, fuck.
13 fucking.
Roughly 69,000 feet.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. All right. So you have both of them, or at least one of them marked. I'm just going to triple dash. I'm just gonna get to the bottom of the stairs in
Okay.
45 seconds.
Speedy boy.
Okay, 8 most important people gather around me.
The Lions
Is
of
there anything?
All-Star.
Yeah, is there
Lions,
anything?
Ursulon,
Well, I mean,
Emmanuel.
there's two clones left with the lesser non-lions, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna use
I can kind of see
Master
that.
Crafter to add +5 to my AC real quick. Even
I
though
can
it's probably
teleport the
useless.
rest of you, hopefully, somewhat down there. Hopefully.
Oh, Spectre's here too, Chad.
Well, I suppose if we had to trust anyone with a batshit teleport, I guess you're the best bet.
Hold on, I got a question. Who's carrying Abernathy? He's in a wheelchair on the stairs.
He's got the mage
Emmanuel
hand.
do it.
He's got the mage hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He's making himself Duke fly.
He's still at the top
You
of
know
the
what?
stairs, like,
You know what?
guys,
You
guys.
know what?
Yes.
Can actually the god of magic do the teleport?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Can't he just teleport all of us instead of doing all this extra shit?
It's the same thing.
He knows where it is.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you guys to ask. I don't know. It's kind of.
Oh.
Yeah,
Please, please.
Sorry, I just figured you'd speak up by yourself.
Bada boom!
Please don't talk us.
That's the
Cut
wrong
Vicky's
room.
fucking head
Let
off.
me try again.
Wait, where are we?
Emmanuel gets another buff. Emmanuel gets another buff. Get him back in the chair.
Yeah.
Get Ursa in the chair, get Ursa.
Oh shit!
Hurry!
Sasha, you have the old chair. We can get.
Yeah, I do have his old chair.
You all approach. Okay. Before we bust these doors down, we need a plan. We need a plan.
I'm blazing.
Kill them all.
Blazing. We don't know what's on the other side.
Get in, get the guys, get out.
God, you guys. This is why you guys kind of suck at plans.
We run a pocket. We run a pocket. We have the people who can actually get hit more than once by something that actually is packing some real firepower. Make a pocket around the rest of us who can't. We move inside. We get the usurper. We move to the sword. We get him. We get that. He then gets out of here. We release the prisoners, and then Alabaster takes us wherever the fuck we're going.
Still a shit plan.
You got a better one?
Yes,
You got a
I
better
do.
one, Joker?
Just
I'm
because you
assuming-
announce a plan fast, it doesn't make it cohesive or good. I'm not gonna lie.
This guy might
What
stink,
plan do
but
you
he's
have,
speaking
Noah?
the facts.
I
Alright.
don't see you coming up with anything. All right, get the fuck off my dick.
So,
We can get.
I'm not on
If we-
your dick. I'm clearly standing before you.
we have to take this opportunity to think this through. The cell blocks are being held in a different section than the sword. We can't grab both at the same time.
We could divulge parties.
Split us
DM's
up
favorite.
evenly.
Mhm.
No, Vicky said she's going to grab the sword of Damocles. That means she's probably going to be down here any minute. She probably used that PA system to
Really
try and
good
distract
shit.
us. That means
Yeah, that really worked.
she's gonna be here. And if anything from your Lions report reveals anything, she can one-shot a goddamn Archangel.
Yeah.
No Lions surviving that. We need a group that's gonna distract her, a group that's going after the sword, and a group that's gonna free the prisoners. And then we get the sword to the usurper, and once he has that, Abernathy gets us all the fuck out of here, and we figure out the next steps. We now know the Emperor is alive, okay?
Yeah, maybe finding him might be a good idea.
Our next step after getting the sword to the usurper should be find them, because the Emperor's probably with the Lions.
The wolves.
Lions are here.
Or wolves.
Yeah, what? What do you mean?
I'm
I'm right
high
here.
as fuck right now. If I wasn't high off Zans, I'd be having a panic attack.
Spectre, do you think you would be better set helping the Lions receive the sword, or better set with us? Or would you think you'd be better set on Damocles' job or freeing the prisoners?
Oh, I'm gonna distract Vicky. I read her diary. It's gonna be good.
Fine, I'm going with you.
I don't know what that diary says. You must discuss
All right,
it.
I suppose it's up to the Lions to distract Vicky, and then.
Spectre, what if it was a fake diary?
Then I'm fucked.
You guys go for the sword, and we'll free the prisoners. Think you manage that?
Split it like that by party. Lions to Vicky.
Lions to Vicky, Hourglass
Everybody
to the
else.
sword, and then we'll do the prison break.
Oh.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Anything we need to, or they need to know about the sword?
Don't. I wouldn't advise touching it directly. It absorbs magic.
Yeah.
How they're supposed to grab it then?
Put up
I'm
a-
sorry, I just saw what Gandiva said.
You
Oh my.
chopstick it between two weapons.
Oh, what the fuck?
Actually,
Or I could just fabricate a pair of prongs, maybe.
But it
Yeah,
absorbs
tongs.
magic.
Is the armor part of your body? Like, it wouldn't absorb or hurt you if you just grabbed it.
The last
right?
time someone grabbed that wasn't the usurper. Their fucking arm exploded.
Hence
That-
the jar.
that
It happened to my
with
brother
Emmanuel?
twice.
I'm assuming the sword is being transported
I
in
mean,
like a container or a sheath or something. Are we not able to wield that?
I don't know. Vicky was in
Uh,
charge
yeah,
of
it doesn't-
transportation, so whatever state we're gonna find it in is probably
Garbage
gonna be in a
can as you
way
go
that she
find
can't
it.
grab it.
it could be the fact that you have to be paracausal.
Which
Then
I
you
mean-
grab it. I dare you.
I mean, I'd be willing to try, but
we're all overtures
Maybe.
here, right? Right? Fuck.
I have your hands.
I don't know. Am I?
mean, amongst us there
We
is
are.
a god.
The hell is an overture?
Yeah, what's in over?
Yeah.
we're not explaining
Alright.
Overture again.
Who
Let's
are
take
you
a
referring
vote.
Wait,
Let's
what's
take
an
a vote.
overture?
Then look, I say then
Emmanuel.
if we're about overture of the sword, I say we deal with the sword then. They can deal with the prison break. If that's really that much of an issue, we go for the sword.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can still use fabricate to make a pair of tongs to grab it. It's
No,
considered
so
non-magic.
out of character, real quick. The thing is, it absorbs magic.
So your fabricate would just dissipate.
Like literally, it will even
Fabricate
wish
them.
spells. It doesn't. It don't even bother. It will
eats
literally
magic,
eat any
yeah.
magic you try to cast in its proximity.
What if we get
Well,
like
whoever
a
doesn't
blanket?
use magic will probably
Grab
be able to
it.
grab it.
All
So
right,
use the
so
cloth to
the
grab it,
plan-
I guess.
Hourglass,
Yeah.
Hourglass will spring the prisoners, and we'll grab the sword, and we'll pray to God that I don't die horribly grabbing it.
Why don't you just like zip
Yeah.
your hand in your clothes?
Yeah. You just
It's
don't
not
take it
that-
directly,
not
right?
that simple.
It's not
No,
that
it-
simple. No, it's
Literally, Pagliacci.
Yeah.
When I said Pagliacci's brother literally blew his arm off twice trying to grab that sword. That wasn't an exaggeration, and that was a prosthetic made by the usurper.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
It's not gonna
fucking
happen.
Silver grabbed that shit, and his arm was gone.
Like, yeah, Ro grabbed it. Yeah, Ro
Was-
grabbed it too.
But believe us when we
Were they
say this is
paracausal?
not going to be easy if it doesn't have a case.
Not yet.
Guys, wanna be
Essentially, you'll want to have someone who's paracausal and
no idea what paracausal
solidly.
means.
See, we're overture.
They are a
but
person who
I'm,
has essentially subverted fate. They aren't bound by the causal effect of fate.
While we are all overture, Zahn did make a good point. I am paracausal undead. So with those two together, because Ro hadn't broken his overture yet, or broken his archetype yet, but we all have. So the fact that I'm paracausal undead and the overture, I think Cassidy can grab it without dying. If not, just long enough to get it to the usurper. That's our best bet.
How about Cassidy?
We can switch between if you want to go that route, if you need to.
That's definitely our best bet for grabbing it. So
Yeah,
you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Alright, are we ready down there? I'm back. And I brought a friend.
Shut up.
Yep, let's go.
I brought a little friend
Let's go.
for you guys to meet.
We don't care.
His name's Grant Dawnshield.
What the fuck?
Maybe we
I think you care. Yeah.
Is he hot?
Snooze fest.
Is
Also,
who hot?
Quick thing for the prisoners: make sure to get like Tiberius and all. There's you just to free them all. Free them all. Just do that.
The mention of that name.
Free them all. Maybe don't free them all. Yes, free them all.
Honestly, no, free them all. Cause enough chaos. Yeah.
Including the emissary.
Yes.
Especially the emissary.
The emissary is a friendly. Plus, plus then
none of these
he
people
owes you
look like-
one.
Y'all
Let's
going
go.
down
Let's
here?
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Just open the
As
doors and hope, I guess.
This is out of character.
you open the doors and the two groups run through. Lions in front of you. You see this crackle of lightning.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Stepping through is Vicky. And for some of you, a very familiar face, that of Grant Dawnshield.
At the sight of Grant, Pagliacci with this kind of large scissor swords resting over his shoulder, snaps them tight shut. That mask
You got
face
him?
locked on him.
Oh. Well, this is gonna be a light show for sure. As Vector kind of looks towards the two approaching, and as the city of Pisswater hangs in the air, and the war for the Pantheon has begun. That's where we're gonna end session.
Oh my god.
What the
It's
fuck?
about to get serious.
Awesome,
Oh
man.
my God.
Where's Jack? We need to have the fucking boy beat the shit out of this racist man.
I have to go to bed. See you all next time.
I better get the blue chick.
Good
She's
night.
dead by me.
What do I get for intensive training or strength?
First class.
Yeah. Killer extra hard for me.
Oh wait, never mind. Medicus didn't leave. Okay. Medi, can you give me that price? I need to get, but it's less than 100k gold, right? For those two. I assume they're
50
decently small
and-
compared to some of the other ones.
Yeah, 50 and 50.
Okay, so 100k total.
Yep.
Anyway, I could do my
That's all my
downtime
gold
right
cash.
now since I joined so fucking late. Sorry about that.
Yep.
Alright, I guess first thing, I'll just keep it short and sweet. First thing, find somebody to tune up my weapon so it doesn't blow up on me. Secondly, get used to the eye and using the new Neuralink and practice shooting with that.
Is that what you spent your
Obviously, I
entire
did
week
that.
doing?
I do want to keep it short and sweet because I came so late.
Alright, +5
If there's like
for
any
your,
practice...
eye thing.
Jesus.
Well,
Hey, for mine, can I make it where I just attune more with my weapon to take more
you didn't
damage?
get any downtime. Lions didn't get any.
Oh man, never get no damn downtime around these parts.
Unless you consider falling from the
Since I
spire.
also joined late.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to do intensive training for strength, but is there like any is there a way I could do also like downtime to up my constitution as well?
Yeah. Which one did you want to spend more time doing?
Strength.
3 in strength, 2 in con.
Alright, sweet.
You get beat up by Iceman.
Yeah.
Alright, just to double check, it's just +5 like to hit as in like a global attack modifier, right? It's not +5 to the weapon.
It's
Alright.
+5 to hit.
Spot on. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Ooh. Yeah, sorry for being so late. I got out of.
You're alright. I also joined a little late.
All the way down south, like in Fort Pierce area.
For a second there, I was worried how I was gonna split Chicago and Zesher again, but we're splitting by session. Oof.
Yeah.
That's actually based.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, no, Hourglass, if you can free the emissary, fucking go for it. He's a goated ally.
I'll
Very
definitely
terrible.
see, because I think I'll be moving with Hourglass on this one.
He's ours!
Yes.
It's just easier for me to do Wednesdays, and since it's bi-weekly now, I can fall into that schedule path.
Yeah, also, we might need you.
Maybe.
Thanks to the training
With
session,
our power.
I've hit a milestone for strength.